Good morning from the Evening Standard newsroom in London. Home Secretary Priti Patel is seeking to reassure the public over the integrity and dedication of police after the arrest of a serving officer on suspicion of Sarah Everard's murder. The officer, who is in the Parliamentary and Diplomatic Protection Command, remains in custody after being detained on suspicion of the murder and kidnapping of Ms Everard and on a separate allegation of indecent exposure. Writing in The Sun, Ms Patel says while such awful incidents are rare, they are also extremely worrying because they remind women everywhere of the steps we all take on a daily basis without a second thought to keep ourselves safe. She says these concerns have been compounded by the fact the man arrested in this case was a serving officer, but says the vast majority of police personnel are people of the highest integrity. Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe is a victim of torture, suffers major depression and PTSD, and requires urgent psychiatric treatment, according to a charity which commissioned a detailed medical assessment of her. As Ms Zaghari-Ratcliffe prepares to return to court in Iran on Sunday, human rights group Redress has called on the government to recognise her as a victim of torture. It has sent the Foreign Secretary a 77-page report on the mother of one it commissioned from the International Rehabilitation Council for Torture Victims. 42-year-old Mrs Zaghari-Ratcliffe last week completed a 5-year sentence in Tehran on spying charges levied by Iranian authorities, the last year of which was spent under house arrest due to the pandemic. Caroline Flack's mother says social media companies fail to protect people from abuse and need to do more. The Love Island presenter took her own life at the age of 40 on February 15 last year. A new Channel 4 documentary is to tell the story of her life and death, as well as her experience of having issues with her mental health. Joe Biden has offered Americans hope in his first speech since becoming president, where he announced his plan to make all adults coronavirus vaccine eligible by May 1st. The 78-year-old says he aims to allow Americans to gather at least in small groups for their annual 4th of July holiday and make this Independence Day truly special. Mr. Biden also announced moves to speed up vaccinations, including lifting eligibility qualifications, deploying an additional 4,000 active duty troops to support vaccination efforts, and allowing more people to deliver shots. And he's directing more doses towards some 950 community health centres and up to 20,000 retail pharmacies to make it easier for people to get vaccinated closer to their homes. And finally, Victoria Beckham, Kylie Minogue and Bernardine Evaristo have been honoured at Glamour's Women of the Year Awards. The event, marking the UK title's 20th anniversary, celebrated game changers from across the beauty, entertainment, sports, wellness, charity and fashion industries. Hosted by Canadian comedian and actress Catherine Ryan, the virtual ceremony, which aired on the publication's website, saw a range of figures from the music world honoured.